Welcome to another episode of Conversation with Lamp. I'm your host, James Lampkin. And my guest today is the author of the book Born in Limerence, Miss Eunique Minick. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, look, so I know the audience wonder why we keep laughing, but this word limerence has been whooping my ass for like the last 20 minutes. So even had to start over, but we good. So how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for you had to make a nice little trek to get here, so I appreciate you coming out.
Listen, that traffic, insane.
DMV traffic. So because the word kept whooping my ass, what does the word limerence mean?
It's the it explains the emotional aspect of connections in an obsession or intense feeling towards people. It could be like a intimate relationship, or some people might, like stalkers, or something like you're always thinking about somebody, or you have like an intense, strong feelings towards something with this person. It might cloud your judgment. It might have you on an emotional roller coaster, confused even. It's just a really intense way to feel towards someone.
How'd you even come how'd you come across the word, first of all?
Honestly, I'm trying to identify emotions within myself, and I like to figure out what I have going on and why, and like why I feel this way, or why I'm thinking this, or why in this experience this is what's going on, so on and so forth. So I like to do my own research and dig up whatever I can to figure myself out before I allow somebody else to speak for me. So with therapy and doing research on my own emotions and figuring myself out, that's when I came upon that in certain experiences.
So you were saying you had that feeling towards others.
Mm-hmm.
So when you found when you came to that conclusion, how did you feel about that? Like, was you worried about it? Was you like, you know?
At first I was mad to have that type of emotion, and not recognize it and not control it. So I had to understand why I felt that way. So it's kind of like I went through a journey, so to speak, an emotional journey. And with finding that part out, I don't like allowing other people, other spaces, or anything being able to control me. So that's why I got mad about it, because I allowed something to control me. So I had to work through it and understand it, and then dissect it and figure it out. So in doing so, the writings in the book stem from that.
Mm. How long are you still in therapy or?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I love my therapist. She's my bestie. We text and talk all the time, all the time, all the time. But I'm in a different space with it now, though.
Mhm.
Now it's more like I talk. It's like she's my soundboard, and I talk myself through it while I'm talking to her. So she was like, "You might not need me longer." No, no, no. You're not going nowhere. No, 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 no. Stay right where you are. Because I mean, while you say I'm using you as a soundboard, for me, as I'm figuring out things, because technically it's kind of like a new path. So with learning myself and who I want to be and remain to be, and the energy I want to put out, the type of people I want coming in, I want somebody who can help me navigate that. And because I've been working with her for so long, I want her to stay there to work with me through it. Whether it's just being a sounding board, or, telling me when I'm wrong. I don't like people who are around me that will just tell me what I want to hear. And as brutally honest as I like people to be towards me, a lot of people aren't like that. With her, I can talk to her and she'll just lay it out, and she'll just she'll say it, and we'll work through it, and she'll ask me questions as we figure it out. Or she says I'm figuring out, but in my head, we are figuring out, because I'm not sure with what I'm navigating. And because I'm not sure, having someone to help me through that is why I don't want to go nowhere.
I want to back up a little bit because you said you was mad about having that feeling. Why were you mad about it?
I don't like anything controlling me but me. I don't like anything. I'm like, don't put me in a box. I get mad. You're trying to control me. Put me in a box. Don't tell me what to do. I'll get defiant. Um, and I mean that realistically, not in a way like I'm just like, no, don't tell me what to do, but more in a sense like, there's a way to handle me. If you're going to have that desire to try and get me to do something, there's a way to do it. But if you just try and manipulate, gaslight, or lie to me to get me to do what you want me to do, I got a problem. And I'm going to be defiant. If you talk to me crazy, I'm going to be defiant.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of most people, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't worry about most people. I worry about myself. I can control me and just me. I have this term where, excuse my language, I keep it in my head all the time. What I eat don't make you shit.
Mm-hmm.
So what I can do for me and control within me, it's not that I have a lack of concern, discernment, or lack of empathy or compassion. It's more so I ain't got nothing to do with you. It's not my fault. But I can listen. I can give you what I went through to help me get to where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
But essentially, it's your choice. And it's not for me to own or do anything with. So for me, I only concern myself with myself. It may sound selfish, maybe.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I don't want anybody to have a space in me that I can't control.
Mm.
Like, I don't want nobody living rent free. Absolutely not.
So what does that even look like? Like controlling that?
It's hard. It takes a lot of self-awareness and accountability of self. A whole lot. Very intentional. So the best way I can put it is, depending on where I'm at in whatever experience with whoever, I'll take a seat back. I'll listen. I might even sit there and just silence while I'm observing, watching, listening, whatever, to figure out how I can navigate myself with each person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dynamic. So how I am with each person is not how I am across the board. If I know I can't joke with you, you won't get that side of me. Mm-hmm. If I know I can't have a deep conversation with you, you'll never get that side of me. So if you're multifaceted and we can have different avenues within each other, then yeah, but that's something I only want to pull out. I don't want nobody else to pull that out for me.
Okay. What year did you start your therapy?
Last year.
Oh, okay. So this is a relatively new thing for you.
Therapy,
yeah.
No.
No.
This therapist is relatively new. I've had several other ones that didn't work out, or like just life happened and I just stopped seeing them or whatever. But with her, she's the one I will say that she's stuck out enough to where we connect. I don't feel some type of way. It's not inappropriate. It's not weird. It's professional. It's whatever. Like, she'll be like, yesterday, me and her were texting and she's on vacation. Mm-hmm. And I apologized. I was like, I didn't know you was on vacation, blah, 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 blah. She was like, no, girl, we talk. I'm like, for me, I'm like, I don't want to be that intrusive.
Right.
But the fact that she's even willing to, and most people are not.
Yeah.
So for me, that's why that's another part of why I don't want her to go nowhere.
What year? So let me ask you this. So what year did you start with, even just like this, even when it didn't work? Yeah, with therapy. What year did you start?
I think I was like 24 or 25 is when I first ever. No, I'm lying.
Okay.
I was a child.
Oh, a child.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I had multiple therapists when I was a kid.
And so when you went as a kid, was there a gap? Was like a big gap space?
It was, but they provided different experiences. So I had one who she did like play therapy. I was like 9 or 10 or something like that.
Okay.
And I paint and I do art and stuff. So she was like, she wanted to connect with me through that. So I would express myself through whatever art and whatever sessions with her. Then I had one who I write also. So she would have me write. Mm-hmm. And so each aspect, they tried to pinpoint areas to connect with me to where I would open up more. But it didn't work. I didn't like it.
Oh, it did not work?
No. So which is why there was other ones. I didn't like it.
You think it was because of your age or just because of them?
I'd say it was a combo of both. Probably multiple other things as well. But like I said, I don't like to be controlled. So when you tell me this is what I'm going to do, if I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
So if you're telling me you want me to express myself in this type of platform, like you want me to write, I don't want to write today.
Oh. Yeah.
You telling me you want me to color, I don't want to color today.
Yeah,
like, and if that's not what I want to do and you have a problem with it, I can't I can't associate with this. I gotta move on.
How did you even find your new therapist? Because I think a lot of people, I think with we're doing a better job with therapy. Like it's not as taboo as it once was.
Mhm.
But we also unfortunately too many of us struggle with finding the right therapist.
Mhm.
So how did you find the right therapist?
Well, don't judge me. I shopped around, to be honest with you.
As you should.
There was one therapist, and she was good for the moment, but then she got way too inappropriate. I don't want to see your grandchildren on my screen while we're supposed to have a session. I don't want to talk to your nephew and your kids coming through the room. No, this is like in my head, they sitting here while I'm talking to you.
Right.
Or are you telling them what I'm saying? And absolutely not. Regardless of that, regardless if you're probably not doing that, but in my head, you've created the space for me to believe that this is what it is. So I'm not going to associate with that.
Okay.
Then I've had other ones where they're a little aggressive. I can accept aggression. I can accept certain stuff, but what you're not going to do if I'm in a vulnerable state and you want to meet my vulnerability with aggression, absolutely not. Have compassion, have empathy, something or whatever. Come at me soft. If you can't do that, I don't want to associate with you. You're telling me I can't trust you in this vulnerable state in my head, so I'm not going to do that.
So your therapist now, you all do it virtually or?
Either or, depends on my schedule, depends on her schedule. It's like sometimes we'll meet in person, sometimes it'll be on the phone. It really just depends.
You have a preference?
No, it's just what I got time to. Like she's I want to say maybe like 30 minutes from me. So for me to plan to do that takes a little bit of extra for me. Like before, like currently I'm working from home, but before I was going in the office every day. I can't come in there all the time unless you're trying to have like a 7:00 session. But then at 7:00, that's what I'm supposed to be eating.
Oh yeah.
So I really don't want to come see you. So it just depends.
Because the reason I asked that because, and I mean I even learned this from podcasting. Like it's just a totally different feel and energy when you sitting in the same room with somebody. Because for the longest I was doing my podcast with Zoom, and I still do it from time to time. I haven't done it in a long time. So it's just different when you in a room with somebody, y'all just sharing space, sharing energy.
Right.
And it's like, you don't have to worry about that lag from technology.
I can understand that. I can. I like the times like she has her location has like multiple spaces. Depending on the mood that I'm in, I can sit in whichever space. There's a room with video games, there's a room with like pillows, there's a room where you can bring your dog. It's like different it's like different avenues if you how you feel like I walk in, she's like, where do you want to go today? We'll go in here on the couch and play.
So it's not just a standard, okay, this is room 103.
Correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I ever heard that before.
Me neither. Me either.
Which room you prefer the most?
It depends. Probably the one with the pillows. There's this room with a couch and it has like the soft, like plushy, fluffy, with some like fringy type of pillows. They're like huge.
I'm not in a home decor.
Oh
no.
There's just big, fluffy, soft pillows, and sometimes I'll just like to. I'm fidgety, so for me, I need something to rub or touch or feel on or something or whatever.
Okay, gotcha.
And it'll make me feel.
It helps you calm. Like okay. Yeah. Let's get into the book. What made you decide to write?
So, to be honest, I've always wanted to. I was just terrified. And then I was on the phone with one of my good friends, and they were just like, just do it.
What were you terrified of?
To put my vulnerability out for the world to see, for anybody to see.
Okay.
Like of all the things that I do, I've never really shared any of them. Like I paint, I don't really share those. I write, I don't really share those. And I've always done it all, but I've never just like, yeah, I'll sell it. Yeah, look at this. To me, it's terrifying. You're letting someone else be a judge of what you created. And I had to understand that to do so, you have to be willing to accept that criticism. Somebody might not like it. Somebody might be like, this don't make no sense, and this, that, and the third. And I wasn't ready for that. I was terrified.
How'd you overcome it?
I just was talking to my friend. He was just like, just do it. Don't stop thinking about it. You thinking too long. You're not gonna do it. He's like, you've been waiting too long. Just do it.
Do you think it's harder because like because this is so personal for you, like you've been like you said, you've been vulnerable, you've been transparent. So is it harder to accept critique on something that's so intimate to you, or
Mm, no, not now, at least. Before, yes. But now I'm just like, no, take it. Tell me what you think.
so what was it like for you to they even get started? Because like you said, you have an overcome that fear. You had to, you know, have your friend talk to you. So like, how did you even get the process started?
I told myself, you're holding yourself back. You are your own worst critic. You are the hardest person before you even take the step. And I was like, put your big girl panties on and get it done. I was like, whatever comes with it, just take it in strides and figure it out as it goes. And I was just like, I'd sat there one night and I was just like, let's get it. Let's go. And then I just immediately, as soon as I finished, I was just published.
How long did it
Can't go
take?
back to do it
Mhm.
all.
Yeah.
So the way I navigated creating the book is kind of like art in literary form. I wanted to express myself the most since I was putting it out there for the world to see. I was like, I wanted all of it to be a visual aspect of what I kind of represent and stand for. So putting the concept of the book and everything that comes with it took maybe like 10 months,
Okay.
maybe ish. Because like even like from starting from scratch and putting it into fruition and everything else, yeah, probably like 10 months or so, especially navigating how I wanted the art, so to speak, to be expressed, which I already knew was going to be confusing. I knew it was going to a lot of people are going to lose it or not hold on to or not even notice as well. But I'm like, at the same time, I have to remember art is subjective.
Mhm.
So it didn't take that long.
I'm I'm glad you mentioned the question part because our friend, we have a mutual friend, and he set everything up. And when I called you, you said, "Hey, when you get the book, call me
Mm-hmm.
if you got any questions."
Right.
And I was like, "Okay, like this is a book, it's poetry. Okay, cool." So I cracked the book open, and I don't even think I got 3 pages in, and I was like, "Ooh, I got questions already." Now I see what she said. Call me if you got questions. So has that been a common theme for the book? Like people actually questions?
Not really. I've like maybe one or two people, but at the same time, the most people that are reaching out are people who know me. So
Okay.
they're like, "Oh yeah, this rocks. This you sounds like this, or I can see this and this and the third." So they'll understand because they know me. Now, other people who don't know me, they don't ask any questions.
Okay, good. Because
No,
I was feeling real dumb.
not at all. Not at all. Not at all. With that, also, I've like went to social media, which I'm not a fan of, but it's the way of the world these days.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to adjust my mindset and get into it. And I'm like trying to do it in strides. I'm not trying to put everything out like immediately. So I'm like giving like little crumbs, so to speak, about the book or about questions or about whatever slowly. But yeah, there's only
Why
been a couple of people that reached out with questions.
why don't you like social media?
I find it pointless.
Really?
I really do. I feel like if you want a connection with somebody or you want to see something, best way I can put it is you want to experience life, you got to go out and live it.
Okay.
I'm not going to see it in a screen. I'm not going to see it swiping. I'm not going to see it scrolling. If I want to live my life, I'm going to get out there and do it. I don't want to look at somebody else taking a trip. I want to take the trip.
Okay.
I don't want to see nobody else at dinner at a restaurant I want to go to. Nah, I want to go to this restaurant. So for me, social media is pointless.
Damn.
What?
I feel like I'm wasting my time.
No, I mean, I guess it's like aesthetically pleasing. What's that they say it does the dopamine fix or whatever? I don't want it in a screen. I want to create my own dopamine fix. Let's go climb this waterfall. Let's go rock climb. Let's go skydive. Let's do it all. You got one life.
I think it's interesting for me because because I always like meeting people, talking to people. So social media is pretty.
It's a catalyst for it.
Yeah, and I'm kind of low key addicted to it. So,
I mean,
so when I hear people say like it's pointless or they it's like it's I don't get upset or anything because everybody different, but I always just like to hear that perspective, like why you feel the way you feel, or you like it or you don't like it, but it's important for you moving forward. So how do you navigate that?
like I put out I know, let's be realistic, sex sells. So I kind of have to paint myself in this
You said
type
sex
of
sales?
sex sells.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, you're right.
Correct. So I have to skew the audience to entertain their fix, which I don't like. I really don't like. But it's what gets attention.
Yeah.
So I gotta.
But I looked at your page. I didn't see nothing crazy on that.
I know, but the videos and stuff that I had posted, that's not what I like to post. That's not. I don't like. I don't like attention on myself.
Oh, okay.
I like attention on. I can accept attention on things that I do, work, connections with people. I'll accept that, but attention on just me.
Okay.
I don't like that. But that's what I have to do to kind of read my book, buy my book. I have to give it some type of entertainment factor.
Okay.
In order to catch the eye, at least even for somebody to entertain the video or anything I gotta say.
But you do feel like it. But you feel like it have to be sexual though.
Not like sexual, but like, but like something enticing. Like you see something, what is gonna make you look at it? What's gonna make you watch that video? What's gonna make you read the verbiage on that picture? What's gonna make you even entertain that it came on your screen? There has to be something that draws you in. And the best and number one thing that does, sex sells.
Damn. I would like to disagree. But a nice shaped woman do sell things better.
Correct.
I think you're right. But
bad to say, but people don't like to hear it. But
no, I mean, you know what?
For a woman, at least.
No, I think it's both ways. It's both ways.
A man can be sexy and not have to do half the stuff we got to do. A man can just sit on a screen with words just on the screen, and a woman is going to take the time to read it just because he's sitting there, not saying nothing, not doing nothing. Let him have a nice lineup. Let his beard be lined up. Let him have cute eyes. His lips be juicy. That's it. That's literally all men have to do. Look there. Just sit there and look halfway decent.
Yeah.
You ain't even got to be cute. We don't. You don't even have to be cute for it. You can just have on like a nice shirt. Your earrings is cute. You got the right filter on where your skin looks flawless. It's easier for men, not for women.
You know what? I can't disagree because I mean that's not what I'm looking for. So
not you.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. I can't disagree with a woman who would, what she would find aesthetically pleasing to me, So I get your point. I mean, because I mean, with the difference between men and women, and I'll even go as far as to say like men who are intelligent, that can be seen as that could be seen as sexy if he just is intelligent. Whereas with a man, it's like, I mean, she's smart, but I don't know if she all that cute. So, so I mean,
like y'all have ways to make sure y'all even put out energy as an intelligent man. Put some glasses on. Every woman go swear that you're a brilliant man. You probably have a great financial head on your shoulders or something, and it's gonna blow up. But when we put glasses on, oh look at that little naughty librarian. Like, come on.
Damn, I want to disagree so bad, but you right.
No.
Because you, I mean, you're right. Once a man put on glasses, I don't know what it is, but his IQ immediately goes up.
Correct.
So,
correct.
I think you're right. Damn.
Way of the world.
Well, so I mean, because you have this relationship with social media, like, is it hard to promote?
I mean, it
Well,
is. It so is. I like example. There's one video I posted has like 900 something views. I have maybe like 13 likes.
see, because I look at those stats too, and I don't know what counts as a view. Because I think if you just scroll, like you could be scrolling and it counts as a view. I don't, I don't know. Because I've seen stuff, I'll be like, damn, my video got all these views, and maybe 12 people liked it. That is kind of soul crushing. Like 900 people saw this, but only 12 liked it. What am I doing wrong? But I don't know. You just can't let social media.
Well, I mean, while I say that, the other aspect of it is my DMs is lit.
Oh, really?
DM, lit. I'll like at first when I first started getting the DMs, I'm like, oh, did you get the book? What do you think? And they're just like, what book? Why are you in my inbox? You literally clicked on this video and then you inboxed me. I don't understand. Because
what's on this video?
Just me mentioning the book, me talking about the book, or even words on it about the book. I don't put nothing weird, crazy, and that's not who I am. Naturally, that's not who I am.
Right.
So it's just me talking about the book, and then they'll slide in my DMs. I think like on the way here, I was clearing out 400.
400 DMs?
Just from the last couple of hours.
Damn.
I'm just like, would you like to think about the book? Oh, you wrote a book? I'm trying to fly you out. Get out my get blocked. No.
I ain't gonna lie. Now I gotta go back. Looking because to have that many people sending you messages, oh, damn. Because I went to your page and I don't remember nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, it was good. The videos, like, they were informative, but I don't remember. I wouldn't have think to be like, damn, I'm about to slide her DM off of this one.
Correct. All right.
Just goes back to sex sales, huh?
Thank you. Thank you. Came full circle.
Damn. Well, I will admit, so I did read I read the book. It was a short read, but it was a really good. Did you make it short on purpose? Or?
Yeah, so it's like a pre-book. So I'm working on a 10-book series right now, nonfiction.
You say 10 books? Damn.
It's based off each stage of Limerence, which is why the first book is called Born from Limerence. Okay. So it's just like it's the baby. And then the other books go about each stage. But in between the other 10 series, it will be other poetry writings as the journey goes.
Oh.
Okay. So this is the emotional aspect. The books are going to provide the physical aspect. And in between the books' physical aspects, it's going to be other emotional aspects. So he's kind of like a whole like journey through everything. And all of it's going to tie together. I also have a 3-piece series painting that I'm doing that's going with it as well.
Wow, that's how long is it? Like, do you have like a timeline you working towards?
Well, this next book, I've already started, and I'm hoping to have that one done like right before Christmas, and then release it either for New Year's or right before Christmas.
How many pages you thinking?
Probably less than 200. I'm not trying to do like a whole 700-page book. No. I might get
not with 10.
Correct. In my brain, because of how statistically speaking, people's attention factor with reading whatever. There are great people who love to read like thousands of pages. That's great. Love you for it. But realistically, people's attention aren't going to be held that long. So to keep it shorter is my goal. So less than 200. That's my goal. Less than 200.
I mean, plus you're doing 10. So it's hard to write 10 400 or 500 page books.
Yeah, absolutely not.
And that's really time consuming too. Probably more time than you have.
So like me working from home, I do my core job in the morning. Afternoons are always free. After 12 o'clock, I have my whole day. So I take
12?
Mind you, I get up at like 5:30, 5:45.
Yeah, but still. So do I. My day not free at 12.
Well, I create my own schedule. I work for myself. and I create my own schedule. So in my head, I work fast and efficient. I don't like, I don't like waiting around for stuff. I don't like putting it off till the next day. If I can do it now, I'm going to do it now. I'm going to get over with. I don't want to wait. So for me to do the job that I need to do, I can do it in a couple of hours, few hours. Doesn't take a whole lot.
So how long does it take you, like periodically, how long will you work on a book, like in a day?
I'm automatically give myself a minimum of 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay.
Minimum. But some days, like, because of how I want, again, it's art.
Mm-hmm.
So with taking into consideration of how I want the book to flow and express what I need it to express and tie into what I need to tie into, it takes time to navigate how to do that.
Okay.
So, and at the same time, I don't want to overwhelm myself.
Yeah.
When I get overwhelmed, I get frustrated, I get angry. And I'm not good to anybody.
Okay.
So I have to go at the pace that works best for me and my lifestyle. So a minimum 2 hours. After that 2 hours, I'll evaluate myself, see where I'm at, see how I'm feeling. If I can do more, I might do a little more, or I'll prioritize something else.
Mm. You said this art that goes along with the book. Does the words have to come first? Do the art come first, or?
So for me, I don't have a first.
Oh.
I do it all at once. Because for me, do this first and this next and the other part, I'm not. It's more work. It's takes compartmentalizing it versus when I'm expressing myself in an art type of way, I have to get out how I feel in that moment. Because if I don't, it's not going to be there tomorrow. It's not going to be there a week from now. It's not going to be, the headspace that I'm in is going to be irrelevant. So I have to do it all at the same time. So that's why I said minimum 2 hours, and I think and do it all at the same time.
So the vision for the words may come. So basically, what you, because I think what I wanted to ask was, like, does it vary? Like the vision for the words, does that come first, or the art vision comes first, or it just some days they just.
So I think I'm understanding what you're saying. So hear me
Okay.
out. Say Tuesday afternoon is time for me to take my time out to write the book. I'll read, I want to say like the last page I wrote, get a feel for where I was at and where I'm intending it to go from here. And then when I get that feel, I'll start the words will come out. And then as I'm writing, when I'm done with that page, I'll reread that same page that I just did and make sure it flows the way I want it to flow.
Okay.
And then if it doesn't, I'll tweak it in that moment. And then I'll go back to where I was writing at and finish writing more.
Okay.
So I try to do it page by page. The words are going to come out. I'm very descriptive. So I'll paint the picture on that page and then just be like, is this how I want to do it? Yeah? No? If so, if not, I'll literally scrap that whole page. And then I'll redo it.
Man. Do you have experience writer's block?
I don't know. I've always written. Now, I will say, I say I don't know purely because I get in spouts of like, I need to get this out. And then I'll get in other fits of like, I ain't in the mood. So it varies. And it depends. And I'm a very headstrong, but heart first type of person. So I want to be more calculated with it and less reactive. I'd rather respond versus react. So I have to navigate myself on a consistent basis in order to manage my head and my heart at the same time.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
It makes sense. I've read, like I said, I've read the book, and you was very transparent in the book. Was there anything in the book that you was like, man, did you second guess? Like,
all of it.
Not saying
all of it. Every word. All of it. There was a couple of pages I actually cried while typing it. There's a couple of parts where I was angry while even remembering it. So in allowing people, not even just, my closest friends and family, but the people that I don't know to have that type of access to what I express is a whole lot for me. And at the same time, what made me also push to get it out is like, I know I'm not in this alone. I know there's other people that go through this. And with the research I did about even approaching this type of area or subject, it's not written. It's written in like a PhD form, MD, or you'll read it in like an emotional stance where somebody's stalking in a negative type of space, or you'll read about it in a depressive type of sense. But the actual experience in totality is all of the above. Like they're taking bits and pieces of the experience and applying it where they want to apply it. But that's not how it works. Realistically, how it works is 1 minute you good, 30 seconds later you throwing something at the wall. 1 minute you're having an intellectual, eloquent conversation. The next minute you're just losing your shit in the conversation. It's all over the place. It's erratic. It doesn't make sense. So I didn't find the complete experience when I did my research for any of it. I was like, I know I got friends that went through this. I know somebody else in the world probably is going through this right now. There's probably 1 million people going through this right now and don't even realize it. But you're not alone.
Yeah.
Not alone at all.
What type of feedback have you gotten from the people?
So some friend of mine texted me, "You got bars." He was like, "You used to listen to Rakim and them?" I was like, "Those ain't family." But yes, I listen to rap. He was like, "I could tell that you definitely rapping in this book." I'm not rapping, sir. I'm not rapping. I've gotten feedback like, "Oh, I could see myself writing this. I've been through this. I felt this." A friend of mine even texted me when she had gotten the book. She's like, she's going through this type of stuff right now. And she was just like, she cried. Another friend of mine was in church reading it, cried in church, then went back, read it a couple times, and said that they felt bad because they couldn't be there for me while I was going through these experiences. And I'm just like, it wasn't for you. So it's just different here and there. I think I read a review somebody made and they didn't understand it. I could tell based off the review that they didn't understand it. It didn't make sense. They were looking for something more structured, something more statistically appetizing, to where it flows like a poem and it's, rainbows and butterflies and something like that. No, that's not what this is.
Yeah.
It's not what this is at all.
Yeah, because like I said, I had to call you and I was like, okay, do this one stop? Was it end? Like,
depends on which one.
But I actually like that, me personally, because I have to read it again.
That's what everybody.
I have to. Like, it's a good thing because it's like, okay, it makes you think, and it's like, okay, damn, that was kind of deep. But I don't want to stay on that one page, so I'm like, all right, I gotta go to the next page. And then it was like, it felt like it was starting to come together at the end, and then it ended. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to go back and read it again because it's really good, and I like the fact that it's short. Because it's short, you can go back and read it. And the weird thing is, you go back and read it, you might feel totally different reading it the second time because you might be in a different headspace. Because when I read it, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of rushing. My thoughts was rushing, so I was like, all right, I want to read it before we do the podcast. And then I was like, damn, I need to read it again because my mind was. I didn't feel like I was in the best headspace to really take in what you was putting down. So I'm gonna definitely read it again.
That's understandable. That's kind of what I hoped for, though. I wanted something that you're not gonna get the same thing when you read it. It's something that you can connect with in different areas, different energies, different. You might want to go for a hike and take the book with you, sit on a rock, read the book. You might want to sit by a fire, have some wine, read the book. You might be mad, and you can still find something in there that'll relate. I wanted something for people to go back to and be like, yeah, I felt this time. I felt this time. I thought about this time. It varies.
Do you think you could have wrote the book if you didn't go through therapy?
Yeah.
Really? How you think it would have turned out if you didn't go through therapy?
That is a good question. I don't think it would have turned out the same. Cause like, for me to put out the way I put it out, for it to be, it's like art and vulnerability and me just in literary form, I had to get back to myself to be able to do so. Just like even with my painting I'm working on, I haven't felt as connected to myself in a long time. And the way even that painting is coming, it's not done, but the way it's even coming out is just like, oh, I love this. I feel good. It feels great. I feel like me. I feel like the more I'm with this specific therapist that's helping me get back to me, it wouldn't have given that. It would have probably been more structured. It probably would have been more understandable versus what I'm putting out now.
Okay. And I'm gonna tell you why I asked that, because most people when they still healing, like I don't know if you completely healed or not.
Oh, I
but
don't either.
but most people can't be that transparent and that vulnerable when they like in that situation and they still not healed, at least some type of healing. You may not be 100%, but you've been in therapy and you got some tools to work through your problem, and it allows you to be, speak on your situation more.
Mm.
I'm no professional, but I just feel that. But
I appreciate that. I can understand that. I would say processing the experiences, what I went through, and how things ended up kind of helped me, so to speak. So I'm very, if this is a problem, I want to solve this problem. If I can't solve it, I want to let it go. I don't want to hold on to it. I want to work through it, figure it out, and if we can't move forward in whatever type of positivity, I'm cutting it off. I'm not about to harbor this. So with doing that, while I'm doing that, I'm also processing how I feel in every aspect of each experience. So like some of the stuff I talk about in the book, it's not all, a lot of people don't know, it's not all relationship based.
okay.
It's very, well, I mean, intimate relationship based. I mean, there's aspects of like some of those writings are based off of my relationship with my mother. Some are based off my relationship with my oldest daughter. Some are based off of friendships. It's not all uh intimate, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So with processing all of that in each person and the things that happen, it's having to hold myself accountable where I did wrong, accept where I played the part, whether it was something that affected them negatively or me or just in totality. Keeping my emotions in check while I do so, and just being authentic with what is in front of me, how to tackle it and how to move forward. So all of that was taken into consideration.
One of the questions that I had to ask after I read it, how do you feel about love?
Ooh, that's a loaded question. um, right now,
Yeah, right now.
I don't believe in
Mm.
it. Not in the sense of like F love this, da, da, da. No. More in a sense of who people are today. I don't feel like they can express love or know how to give it. I think they're taking a fantasy and hoping that it becomes reality versus looking at what love is realistically. Love isn't always rainbows and butterflies. It's not a good morning text. It's not a have you eaten? It's not a catering to your man or your woman type of deal. That's great. We all love it. Love is when your partner is sitting there in a depressive state and you can't do anything for him, but still trying to support them. Who's doing that? Well, what is he doing for me? No. Who's doing that? It's not, I need $500 to go get my nails done. No. So for me, I don't believe it.
Do you think you ever will?
If somebody can show me different, if somebody can expose themselves enough to be just as brutally transparent, recognize themselves and who they are, have their own accountability, effective communicating, start there. If you can't do that, don't bother me.
Would you be okay if you never found love?
Yeah. I love myself. Don't nobody else gotta love me. I love me. I do things alone all the time. I'll take myself out to dinner. I'll take myself out to brunch. I'll take myself to the movie. I don't like the movies, but I would go to the movies. I do a lot by myself. I spend a lot of time alone, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Can't nobody make me laugh like I make me laugh.
That sounds crazy. You was doing good. You was doing good so you said that. I don't know about that. That's borderline curse.
You sit there scrolling on your phone and you see something funny come up. Who else making you laugh? It's your own perception of what you just read.
Okay, you know what? Damn. Well, so okay. Because I agree to an extent, but that the person that you watching is the one that created that.
Yeah, they created it.
That wasn't you.
No, but it's how I perceived it, what I received from it. You can show all of us something in the same thing in this room. We're all going to have a different response.
That's true.
Or take on it.
I agree. So you might be right.
Maybe.
I still think it's crazy, though.
But the way it's explained, I don't sound crazy.
Nah.
There you go.
You know what? Look, to be fair, sometimes things sound real crazy when it's first said.
Correct.
And then when the person explains it, it's like, that makes sense. But I still think she crazy.
I'll take it. No, I'll take it.
I'm gonna end it with this. What do you want the reader to get when they read the book? Like, how do you want them to feel after they read it?
I don't have anything I want somebody to feel. I want them to have their own takeaway. Because, I mean, essentially it's anybody and everybody in that book. So what each person may get, receive, think, whatever, is how they're allowed to feel. Feelings ain't facts. So you can feel how you want to feel.
Mm-hmm. It's been a pleasure to have this conversation with you. I gotta thank our good mutual friend Shane Bell, because he the one who recommended we do this. So I appreciate him, and I appreciate you, like I said, making the trek up to do it, because that was a long drive. But before we end it, telling people how to, even though you don't love social media, telling people like how they could follow you and how they could get a copy of the book.
On Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube.
Damn, that's a lot.
Correct. The book is on Amazon. Born from Limerence. I haven't put it anywhere else, but it's global.
Okay.
It is global. Anybody in any country can access it.
Is there a reason you only put it on Amazon? Or?
A lot of people like to click and buy.
Yeah, that was convenient.
Correct. Well, for me, to self-publish, click and buy is the way to go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But I am about to have my book in a few libraries in New York.
Oh,
as well as Atlanta. So I'll know more then, and I'll probably post that as well.
Okay. Make sure you update it on social media.
Yeah.
Well, again, thank you for making the trip, and thank you for doing this. And I wish you all the best with the book sales.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. I want to take the time to thank everyone for watching and listening to the podcast. I appreciate your support. You can follow me on Instagram at conversations_with_Lant. My Facebook is also Conversations with Lant. You can listen to the podcast on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts, and you can watch it on YouTube. Again, thank you all for listening. Have a great day.